everyone, how's it going? Welcome to July 2021. We are in Cancer season, about to be Leo season, and we're going to mix things up a little bit. I'm going to be pulling some cards and giving you guys kind of a quick overview of what the month's going to look like. And I am going back to doing lives. So those are going to be on Fridays starting the 9th of July. I'm going to allow anyone that comes in as best I can to get you a free reading in that. And I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. It is a general reading, so take what fits and leave the rest. I am offering a special for this month, and then join me for those lives, and then you'll get an additional special. So let's get into it, guys. Hey Pisces. Alright, so it looks like you guys have been kind of waiting for your partner. Well, first of all, I see a lot of emotions going on. I'm not going to lie here. There's a lot of emotions when it comes to waiting for the person you're interested in or that you're with to just kind of let you in a little bit. And you've been trying to kind of find like a creative or new way of trying to get through, you know, being a Pisces, you're very dedicated to making those things happen. And so I think that you're also a little bit exhausted because you've been doing that for so long, and you've been really waiting for this, you know, transformation or whatever to take place. So we've got, you know, feeling like you're just ready for that cycle to end so that you guys can get into some new and better and fun things. Trying to teach you, you know, that first of all, I think your partner's expectations are a little too high, is what I'm feeling. And I think that you've had to work on finding ways to mediate, you know, between what they're expecting and wanting and what is kind of practical and realistic, but still satisfies some of what they're wanting. And that's been the kind of this up and down battle of, you know, ebb and flow of emotions and of uncertainty, and, you know, not a lot of solid foundational stones are being, you know, laid right now. It's more kind of just a wait and see kind of a thing. I do feel like that's coming to an end. I feel like you've got a really great opportunity to have not only influenced, you know, your partner in the ways that they need that support and in the ways that they kind of say that they need things, but you've done it in a way that's given them an opportunity to shift kind of their perspective a little bit and see you from a different light. So I don't know what took place, but whatever it is, it's definitely making you feel good that was something that was definitely blocked and needed to be some, not necessarily ownership, just acknowledgement, some validation that that's taking place, that that's there, that is something that's appreciated. And so I do see that that's happening, and that the only way to really fix that blockage is to have that validation. So I do see that is kind of been a long time waiting kind of a deal there, and that you're going to be very happy about that. So there is this transformation, this sudden awareness with your partner to where they are able to, like I said, see you in a different light. So because of the way that you've brought, I'm going to write that down so I don't forget the title. Your partner sees the way that you put so much into showing your partner how much you care, and they do see that. And it's not that they haven't seen it, it's just that they haven't been in the right position to accept it in you know, the full ways that they should be. But there's been a shift here in their perspective, a shift in their feelings, that they can do more than maybe what they thought, and they can, because I think part of it's fear, you know, and maybe they feel like they have to like overcompensate in certain ways, but it becomes unpractical. And I think that they kind of brought it, and they reeled everything back in a little bit, and they were able to just kind of communicate a little bit more effectively. Your partner's able to let go of things that maybe they just were having a hard time with, and again, some cycles are just kind of coming to an end, and they're feeling a little bit renewed in their expectations, maybe a little bit more, you know, realistic. they're also seeing the value in things more now than they have. Like whatever they've come out of, whatever trauma maybe that they've had, it's been very hard for them to open up and get into that vulnerable space, and even really see what other people or what you've been trying to do for them, because they just haven't been able to see things like that. They haven't been able to open up completely and give that, because they didn't even have it within themselves. You can't give compassion to people if you don't even have it for yourself. So they've been able to kind of heal through some of those emotions and some of those issues, and in doing so and in letting go and able to communicate a bit better, they are able to also transform themselves and see people and things in a different perspective, able to have a little bit more fun, able to communicate a bit more effectively, and in a way that shows that they do want this, that they do see you, and that they do appreciate the things that you're doing for them. And then just letting go of whatever it is that they've been holding on to, and following their dreams and allowing themselves to do that. Just being able to say, I do want to be happy with this person, and I can see, that they are trying their best for me, but I might be making it a little bit hard. So they are addressing, finally, some of these adjustments that could be made to make things a little bit easier on the relationship. That's been kind of treading on eggshells, I'm sure. And that's been one of the challenges, I think, of not being able to just say it how it is all the time, because with your person, maybe that's not just an option. That's just not the way that they work or whatever it is. So you've been very patient in trying to just kind of do what you can in that moment, to where they can finally at some point see things for face value, for what it is you've been trying to do, which is just be there for them and support them. So I do see that they are in it, now. They're in it, they're in the game. They've got, their head in the game, they're communicating about things, they're not so shut off and closed down. I think that things are kind of starting to open up a little bit more on a playful side with them, and more or less just allowing you in, I think that's definitely happening. They are sensing and daydreaming and feeling that connection, and really just getting into that position and having some fun with it, rather than fearing it and keeping it at an arm's distance. And for you, it validates it and just completely rejuvenates your feeling of of feeling good, of feeling like you are an active participant, as well as them in this relationship, that they are showing you some love and showing you some of that appreciation and compassion. And so it definitely renews that connection that you guys have, because they're showing you some love and kind of being in that moment with you. So that is overall how your month is looking. I really like how you're finally getting some attention here. And overall, I hope you guys have a fun month with that. I hope you guys go out and do some fun stuff. You might as well enjoy the weather while you can. Maybe do a trip, or just kind of a nature thing, or get out and do a day drive or whatever. Just spend that quality time with one another. So as we do get into July and into this Cancer season, just a couple astrological reminders. We are kind of, I heard this, the tune, I think it's Jason Aldean, it's the We're Back in the Saddle tune kind of humming along here. I was getting ready to do your readings, and what I'm feeling is you guys are there, and with the astrological stuff going on, there's really a slowdown right now in the work and project sectors in your life, and more focus on your family and your personal desires as well. And I'm not talking project desires, I'm talking like get out and go have some fun desires, okay? So that's going to pick up for you guys. There's like a boost in that. So I think you guys are in a good place, majority of you, when it comes to work and projects. I think you're very much in need of a break at the moment, so that's a good time for that. And overall, pay attention to your dreams. It's a good time to focus on that. It might even feel a little retrograde-y, like there's some stuff coming back into the playing field that maybe you thought was kind of done, or people or situations or conversations. So with your loved one, make sure you and your partner, or if you're single, that you are handling your business, and that you're also giving yourself some time to address those situations, even if it's just kind of a personal mental thing that pops up. up, you know? Don't put it aside, address it, deal with it, and then let it go, and kind of that way you can stay in that flow. I want to give you an opportunity also to get a discounted reading and into my giveaway for a free reading and for a monthly basket. So I'll just send those to you guys. So there will be winners every week for those. I will see you guys on the 9th for the live, and I will do kind of like a announcement to let you guys know, but it'll more than likely be like in the afternoon sometime or mid-morning. All right, but that'll be mountain time, just so you guys know. All right, have a great month. Much love. We'll talk to you soon.